Tubies, surprise! Look where Psychic Bob is. Do you know where I am? I'm at my mom's house. That's right. I tell you, the other day I woke up and I looked over to Louis. I had Louis Vuitton, sitting over there across the room. I said, Louis, I'm just having an urge to go traveling. What do you think about that? And Louis looks at me and he nods. He said, that's right, Bob. He said, I'm a Louis Vuitton bag. I'm meant for travel. I said, I think that's true. So I packed up good old Louis here, zipped him up good and tight, and I hopped on a train. And here I am at Bob's house. That's right. You guys are awesome. I am so glad you're here. Well, listen, I got to tell you, first of all, it's good to be here with you, and I'm so glad you're here. I want to say thank you to all of you who came to yesterday's video. We had Zodiac Thursday. We talked about the dark moon and its mystery. If you didn't see that, check that out. It's in the queue right before this one. But I have to tell you, here we are. I'm at my mom's house, and so we've had some drama down here. The tornado went through. They knocked out a lot of the power lines. Power's been intermittent here. My brother's house next door ripped a giant tree down. I'll take some pictures of that and show it to you next week. But anyways, here we are, and, I'm just glad to be with you guys. Power's been on and off, so I'm going to try to keep this short. Hopefully, we don't lose power. But they're outside with the electric power company crews fixing stuff all over the neighborhood. Don't think anybody was killed, but several houses in my mom's area were literally leveled by the tornado. So pretty freaky stuff. Luckily, her house is safe, so thank God. But anyways, I'm here today, and I was going to do UFO Friday, but we're having problems with my mom's machine. I can't get the video editor to work, so things are going to be rough. So I can't do titles or graphics or anything that I normally put in. So I'm not going to do UFO Friday today because I had some statistics and charts to show you, and our printer's down too, so I can't even print anything. So we're going to keep this real low tech. Okay, but I wanted to come and talk about something mystical anyways. And, as many of you, of course, here know, I'm a Wiccan and I practice Wiccan. We do a lot of Wiccan things on this channel. And, it's just interesting. I was talking to somebody the other day about the evolution of the craft, how, in the old days, being a Wiccan was secret and underground and hidden, especially during the 1970s when I was coming up. And nowadays it's open. But it's interesting how that societal influence of this new faith has taken quite a while to grow into our consciousness. Now, this is interesting here. I was looking up. This is my old college dictionary. That's right. This is my actual dictionary. It's like 30 years old. I bought this in 1986 when I went to college. And this was my first dictionary. In those days in college, it was on the required reading list. You actually had to purchase a dictionary for use. So I bought this dictionary in 1986. And isn't that funny, reading a dictionary? I don't think anybody even uses these anymore. But, I was looking through here and I said, you know what? I want to look up the term Wicca. So I popped in here and, in fact, let me show it to you guys. Okay. So the entry in the dictionary goes from Wicca to Wick with a K. In fact, let me put this up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But there is no entry for Wicca. None at all. Can you see that? So I said, well, this is really interesting. Now, Wicca was around in the 1980s. But it was not yet fully in the public consciousness and was not in the dictionary. So I said, well, let's look up the word witch. Okay, so we went over here and I looked up witch. And they do have witch here in the dictionary, which is, oops, I just lost it here. W-I-T, so we'll find it here and just say, here it is, witch. Now, I'm going to read for you the definition of witch according to the 1986 Webster's 9th Collegiate Dictionary, okay? All right. Now, witch says, it comes from the Old English Wicca, which, see, Wicca is here, but it's listed as Old English, Wizard or witche, the feminine form. Witch, akin to MHG, Wiccan, and to bewitch. Old English, wiggle, divination. So it comes from Wicca, witche, and wiggle. And it says, here's the first definition. It says, one that is credited with usually malignant supernatural powers, especially a woman practicing usually black witchcraft, often with the aid of a devil or a familiar. 2, sorceress. Compare with warlock. An ugly old woman, usually a hag. 3, a charming or alluring girl or woman, witch-like, witchy. Then they have the terms witchcraft in here. Witchcraft comes from witchcraft, French and Old English. Old English, witchcraft. 1, the use of sorcery or magic. Well, that's a little less harsh. It says B, that was A. B, communication with the devil or with a familiar. 2, an irresistible influence or fascination, enchantment. Well, no wonder when people find out that we're Wiccans, they freak out. If this is what the dictionary's putting out, we got some problems. Anyways, fortunately, hopefully, I hope a little bit as a culture, we've become a little more educated and a little more enlightened. I don't have a new dictionary around here, but I'm going to go find a newer dictionary. We'll have to do a follow-up on this one. But anyways, guys, I just want to come here and let you know where I am. Louie and I are traveling. We're having such a good time. Yeah, I tell you, there is nothing like traveling with Louis Vuitton. Do you ever see the old ads? They show these people traveling the world with their Louis Vuitton bags. I really understand it because there's something very comforting about traveling with a Louis Vuitton bag. The soft, warm leather, they're just quality bags. They're just wonderful, I was curled up on the train with my bag, resting on it. It's just a nice way to travel. It's my luxury in life. Anyways, guys, well, listen, I'm going to keep it short. Power people are outside, so I don't know if this is going to get through. I send you blessings. Listen, if you didn't see yesterday's video, definitely check that out. On Monday, we also had horoscopes for the whole week through Sunday. So if you haven't got your horoscope, definitely check that out. We still have a few days left of that. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you for being here. Listen, a lot of you have been trying to get on my schedule. My schedule is getting very full. I still have some openings for Sunday. So if you want to get on for Sunday, definitely send me an email, readings@robert-hickman.com. I do charge for private readings, and you can read about that at my website as well at www.robert-hickman.com. But if you want to reach my phone line if the office is having trouble, write to me at an email, readings@robert-hickman.com. We'll get you on the schedule. You guys are the best. I love you. Sending you blessings. Listen, hit subscribe, be part of our channel. We'll be back here tomorrow, Lord willing. The creek don't rise and there's not another tornado. Okay, so Sunday, I want to see Saturday, tomorrow's Saturday. We probably won't have seance because I'm traveling. Things are going to be really hectic for me tomorrow. But we'll get something in for you guys anyways. Just keep it here, Spirit Channel. I love you guys. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may you blessed